Daddy born poor, Mama was too. Walking through the snow, plastic bags on their shoes. Papa selling houses, sleeping in a car. 4 babies in the backseat, underneath the stars. Well, hey, hey, just work a little harder. Hey, hey, punching that clock with work and prayer and a little bit of luck. Make so much money, need a 10-ton truck. Ha 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 ha.
Hey, good morning. Paul McMann here with Forex Smart Trade. It is Thursday, September 4th, 2025, 6:30 in the morning. So glad you could join me this morning. Here at Forex Smart Trade, we guide people to become successful and profitable currency traders. And we do that by teaching them how to read and understand our proprietary trading indicators that are simple and easy to use. So that you can work less, earn more, and it not require a ton of effort. So with that, let's jump into it. We first need to listen to this guy, and then we'll see what the market has this morning. We coach with a number of different tools. Learning to trade currency is easy, but it's hard. There is lots and lots of information out there. It's hard to figure out what's right and what's not right. And as you're dealing with money, it's easy to lose money trading currency if you don't know what you're doing. So to find somebody who can show you what you need to be doing, someone who's been doing it for a while and can demonstrate they're good at it, there's value in that. Now we teach with a number of different tools. We've got videos, we've got group training sessions. We have these live trade sessions that we do. Part of the live trade session is to teach, and part of it is to demonstrate that what we have works. I do 3 live trades a week, Tuesday and Thursday morning. We're on the Thursday morning, Monday afternoon, so long as it's not a holiday. Every morning around 10:30, I also send out a trade setup. That's kind of a quick and dirty trade where I'm not really going into depth explaining how I'm figuring it out. I'm just taking a quick look at the chart at that time. If there's a trade setup, I'll recommend it. If there's not, we'll just wait till tomorrow. And then every evening at around 4:15, I also send an overnight trade setup for you to copy. The company sends out a trade pattern alert. They go live on at 9:30, and if they find one in that 30 minutes, they send it out. If they don't, when they do find it, they'll send it out. When you become a member, every morning we do a live trade. Every evening we do a live trade. And then we have lots of group training sessions. Having a coach, anyone successful at anything has a coach. Even if they're really, really good, they still have a coach. It's always about getting to that next level and staying on the fundamentals. You find professional sports players, Kobe Bryant, he would be at the gym at 4 a.m. in the morning working on the fundamentals. he was very good, and you say, why does he need to be working on practicing fundamentals? That's how you stay good. I like to work off of a little checklist that helps me kind of stay focused and make sure I don't miss anything. During the session, I generally don't take questions because I'm just focused on trying to find a trade in the 30 minutes that we have and explain what we're doing. But if you do have a question, questions are good. Questions are important. Questions are how you get better. Just schedule some time with me. My calendar is available on Forex Smart Trade front/schedule. You can try calling me, and if I am available, I will answer. As a former professor, I do office hours, so every Wednesday at 3:30, I tune in. I'm available on Zoom if you want to come by and ask something. I'm there. In terms of a daily routine, it is good to refresh your green charts every morning. It clears out the memory, makes it operate a little faster, picks up any updates they might have done. Just in terms of protocol and having kind of the right daily habits, every day you should go back and take a look at the trades that didn't go the way that you wanted. You only need a couple good trades a day to make money at this, to make good money at this. But that discipline to take a look at and try to understand, why didn't the trade go the way I wanted to? Our indicators are simple and accurate. And by going back, they've got a simulator in them, so you can go back that specific time you took the trade and see what the chart was telling you. So it is very worth doing that. We are technical traders. We are trading based on the price action. Some people trade based on the news. They're called fundamental traders. We don't do that. But we do want to know what news events are happening so we can trade around the news events, because a news event can cause a quick movement in the currency price, causing you to get stopped out. So we don't want that to happen. So I like to look for the news events on forexfactory.com, and it breaks it down into kind of three convenient colors. Yellow, which is low impact, I ignore those. Orange down here is medium impact. I also ignore those. I don't really pay attention to them. Some people do. And red, which are high impact. And this morning we've got three red events, all on the USD. One at 8:15, non-farm employment change. 8:30, unemployment claims. And at 10 a.m. PMI. Because I don't like to trade within a 2-hour window of a red item, because I don't want to be holding a trade, and then all of a sudden have that news cause a kind of a whiplash in the price and get stopped out. I just don't trade it. I pass. So we're not going to trade the USD this morning. But we will go through the chart looking at the USDs, because part of what I want to do is show you what a good setup looks like. So with that, let's whoops, what's going on here? How did that happen? There we go. We're back. We're back in business. The trade I'm going to do is something called, we've got a dozen different trade strategies. You'll see the one that I do on the overnight trades a little bit different than this one. When we work with someone, how you trade is going to be a function of your availability to trade and what kind of risk you're willing to take. So we will customize that trade plan around that. This is the one that suits me, and it's kind of my go-to trade. It's called the 10-point trade. I like to take it off of a 1-hour chart. on a 1 hour chart. I'm going to ideally be in and out within 1 to 3 hours. And a trade on a 1 hour chart is going to be worth anywhere from 5 to 35 pips. And my sweet spot is 11 pips. Typically, that's what I am trying to do. At this stage of the game, for me, I'm not interested in taking trades less than really 11 pips if I don't have to. So with that, let's see what we've got this morning. This chart we're trading off of is the Light 6 Major. It's one of our standard charts. You'll see it's a composite chart in that it's showing me 6 different currency pairs. In this case, they're all US based on a 1 hour chart. And I start with there's 3 sections of the chart. This middle section is what we call the majors and minors. This top section is the TNTs. And this bottom section is the pressure. Now, I start with the middle section, and basically what we're trying to do is each section is measuring something a little different. And when all 3 sections agree, that creates a high probability trade. So I start with the middle section. If I see what I want, then I'll go up and confirm it with the TNTs. And then if I see what I want here, then I'll go down and confirm it with the pressure. So this red and green line is the major indicator. Black and gray line is the minor indicator. Horizontal red line is the oversold line. Horizontal blue line is the overbought line. I am looking for situations where all the lines are either oversold going up or overbought and going down. So here we're oversold. The majors, the red and green line, are going up, but the minors are sideways. Black line's not going up. So I got nothing here, so I just go on to my next one. Euro USD. This is kind of my go-to pair. Here we hit oversold. Everybody's going up. There's 4 things I'm looking for. So 1, that we started with oversold. 2, that all the lines are pointing up. 3, that I've got this double cross where the green line is kind of crossed over the red and the gray line is crossed over the black. So I have that. And then 4, I want the steepness of the green line to be greater than 45 degrees, which it is. Now, the only thing I don't like here is I like the green line to be less than halfway. Now, can I make 11 pips with it, almost through the channel and going up? Yes, I can, but it's just not part of my trade strategy. I'd rather take less trades, fewer trades, and just have a couple winners than have to deal with losers. When you have to deal with losers, it's a lot more work to try to get back to break even. So I will pass on this. The other thing I like about this, but it's not a requirement, is that all the lines are clustered. They're all like kind of on top of each other. So I like that. Oh, come on. Overbought going up, so that's not a consideration. Dollar, Canadian dollar, overbought. Everybody's coming down. The red line speaking out, so I've got the double cross. The steepness on the green line is okay. It's a little bit better than 45 degrees. So I've got all 4 things that I'm looking for here. When I jump up to my TNTs, the 2 orange lines are going up. I want these guys going down. So I want to have 3 of the 4 lines supporting this. So with these 2 not in agreement, there's no way I'm going to get 3 out of the 4. Only one in agreement is the thick blue going up. When blue goes up, that means sell. So I don't have the second part of my confirmation. So I'm going to pass. Oh man, my mouse is a little too jumpy. Well, we started overbought. Everybody's going down, double cross, good steepness on the green line. We're just at the halfway mark. But again, I don't have what I want with these guys. I want 3 of the 4 of these lines supporting here. And thin orange is going up, thick orange is sideways. So that doesn't count as going down. The only one I've got is again the thick blue. So nothing here. Dollar yen. We started it overbought. It's come down. It's gone back up and like it's turning in the channel. I don't like when it turns in the channel. Other thing I don't like here is that the steepness of the green line is fluttering, and it's going to 45 degrees and then less than 45 degrees. So we're going to pass. Now I've cloned this chart, and I've got 6 more charts. These are non-USD pairs. So this is something that we can trade on. Euro pound, we have disagreement between the majors and minors. Australian dollar yen oversold going down. Euro Canadian dollar, it's just reaching overbought. Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar, just reaching overbought. Pound yen overbought, and majors going up and minors are sideways here. Now, so here's an example of, you can take a buy when you're overbought and make 11 pips. I gotta check my mouse out because this is really annoying. So this is like 40 pips when you were overbought. So you clearly could have, had a nice buy here. Euro Australian dollar overbought going up. Now again, I want to catch up here going down or down here going up. That's what I'm looking for. Next pairing, Canadian dollar yen. We're more than halfway past the channel. Euro New Zealand dollar overbought going up. Pound New Zealand dollar overbought. Disagreement between majors and minors. New Zealand dollar yen oversold. Majors going down, minors sideways. Gold dollar, we've got the disagreement. Euro Swiss franc. The miners got the oversold. Everybody's going up. Double cross, green is crossed over, and the gray is just barely crossed over. Steepness on the green line is better than 45 degrees. And we're just at the halfway point. So this is good. 2 orange lines are going up. But we don't have, and the 2 blue lines are going up. The blue lines are inversely related. I want one of these blues to be coming down. So when we have 2 of the 4 here, so I'm going to pass 2 of the 4. I want at least 3 of the 4. So let's go on to the next group. Australian dollar, Canadian dollar, everybody's kind of sideways. Swiss franc, yen, just reaching overbought. Euro yen. We touched oversold. Everybody's going up. Greens on top, grays on top. Good steepness on the green line. 2 orange lines going up. Thick blue coming down, so 3 of the 4 here. And I've got very weak up pressure with red on top. So that is the euro yen, and it's a buy. Now, when I have everything I want here, I've got a second step to confirm it. And that second step is to look at a full chart. In a full chart, it's euro yen. The full chart. Oh, come on. I want to see on the 2-hour chart and the 4-hour chart, I want to see that we are oversold. And we're not. Here we're overbought going up. Here we're halfway through the channel going up. The reason I want these two oversold is if this signal weakens, there's less of a chance of me getting stopped out, because when these are oversold, there's not much left in the down movement. But where they're at, they can turn and go the other direction. So we're going to pass on this because I don't have my confirmation. Pound, Australian dollar overbought sideways. New Zealand dollar, Swiss franc oversold. Minors are sideways, majors going down. Canadian dollar, Swiss franc. All right, we touched overbought. Everybody's going down, double cross. The red's on top, black's on top. Good steepness on the green line. The only issue I've got here is the green line's a little bit past the halfway. But since we haven't seen anything better, let's walk this through the full way. Normally, I'd want to catch this sooner. 2 orange lines going down rather steeply, 2 blue lines going up. So all 4 are telling me sell. And we have down pressure with red on top and very steep down pressure. So we've got the 2 points here, 4 points here, 4 points here. So we've got 10 points. Let's look at our confirmation. Canadian dollar, Swiss franc. We're not overbought. Ideally, I want these 2 overbought. The only thing that might cause me to make an exception is that the majors on all of them are going down. We've got down across the board. But in terms of my standard play, I want these starting up here. And I don't even care if they're going down. But see how this guy is almost flat. But they're all going down. So because of that, on some of the trades we have, the take profit's predetermined. It might be 3 pips, 5 pips, 11 pips. It might be based on the ATR. On this one, let's take a look. This is one where we have to figure out what it's worth. So we want the Canadian dollar, Swiss franc. No, not that one. There we go. I took a look at this before we came on. So I'm going to take a clean chart, and then I'm going to drop some support and resistance in. Support and resistance are spots where the candles seem to naturally stop. And those become the channels within which I'm going to trade. Now, usually I crunch up the chart to draw those support, so I have more points to draw those support and resistance lines. But then once I've drawn them, I expand the chart. And the other thing I want to do is I want to know the trend. So the trend here is down. And then the trend here is a little bit up, a little bit up. So we're trading into an uptrend. So we're taking a sell into a buy trend. So I want to be a little more conservative, and I want to know how much room I have from where we're at. Move this out of the way. To the line, because I am going to trade within this channel. Like had I taken a buy here with a take profit up here, you see it keeps bouncing on this line, keeps bouncing on this line. I don't want to trade outside this line. I want to stay within the channel. So here we've got 5 pips down and 6 pips up. Now these channels on the Euro USD are usually 30 to 40 pips apart. Here it's only or 18 to 50, it's only 12 pips. So 5 pips. So I'm trying to decide if I want to take a trade for 5 pips. You know what? I'm gonna pass because ideally I want these two guys to be overbought, so we don't get stopped out. But and when we first started looking, this was going down. It's not going down anymore. So that means the signal's weakening. Let's just go back through real quick and see if we can find something. So I'm going to pass on that. I'd rather not take a trade than take a trade that's going to it's going to cost me money, and then it creates more work to get back to break even. So no. Euro yen, we already said, yeah, that was in the middle. No. Euro Swiss franc. Yes. Oh, we were missing here. We were missing here. We only have 2 of the 4. Let's just take a look. Euro, Swiss franc. No, see, I want these oversold. Now, again, we've got everybody going up here. Everybody's going up. And when I say everybody, I'm looking at the majors. Like some of the minors are going down, but all the majors are going up. So let's see, Euro CHF. Let's just see what it might be worth. Drop some support and resistance in here. See how it stops here, over here. And then I agree that there's a spot here. We can also argue that there's a spot here because it seems to stop here, here. And we're trading into an uptrend, downtrend, uptrend. And what were we looking at? It was a buy. It was a buy across the board. See, my issue here, actually, we've gone into the next candle, but my issue here is we've got no room till we hit this. And, you know, it's what, a pip or two. It's not very much. Yeah, 1 pip. So I'm not going to take a trade for 1 pip, and I'm not going to trade through this line. So, gang, I'm sorry we didn't find something this morning. Hopefully, you got some knowledge that will make you a better trader. To be a good trader, you need the right tools and the right mentorship. We believe we provide both. We give you a chance to kind of check it out yourself. We'll give you access to our indicators. We'll give you some one-on-one training on a specific strategy so that you can see that these things work and if it's for you. Have a terrific rest of your day. I'll see you around 10:30 when we check the market again and see if we get another setup. All right. Have a terrific morning, and we'll see you in a little bit. Bye-bye.